Hello and welcome to Jive Talking with me, Disco Dan. On today's episode we'll be taking a look back at the action from this past weekend, and we're going to kick things off with Hucknall on Friday the 8th of March. The show kicked off with a tag team match as Team Textbook's Kyle Crimson teamed up with the Money Mogul Sash to take on the team of the Powerhouse Punk, Mikey McLovin, and one half of the Badly Dressed Boys, Davey Thompson. As the match was coming to a close, Davey rolled up Sash, but he didn't realise that Sash and Kyle had made the tag, so the referee called off the pin attempt. Kyle Crimson took advantage of this and got Davey in a small package to steal the win for the team. Up next, it was singles action as Kid Rothrock went one-on-one with the Black Sheep's Mr. Nice Guy, Will Roberts. Kid Rothrock hit a Vader bomb towards the end of the match, but Ryu Genshin placed Will Roberts' foot on the bottom rope, so the referee stopped the count. Rothrock then went for a sunset flip on Roberts, but Will shifted his weight, putting himself in the pinning position to pick up the win over Kid Rothrock. After the match, Kid Rothrock was not happy with the loss and was taking his anger out on the corner of the ring when the referee Neil checked on him and Kid Rothrock shoved Neil to the ground. Kid Rothrock did come out to the ring a bit later on in the night and apologise for his actions. The singles action continued next as the leader of the Black Sheep, the Shepherd Johnny Sharp, was in one-on-one action against myself, Disco Dan. As the match went on, me and Johnny ended up on the outside of the ring and Jaden Law returned to ringside to cheer on Johnny Sharp, but Johnny was having none of this and berated Jaden Law at ringside. Johnny didn't realise that the referee Lilith was still counting, and as she reached 9, I rolled back into the ring and Johnny Sharp got counted out, meaning the winner of the match by countout was me. After the interval, the singles action continued as the Black Sheep's monster Rayner was in action, taking on my tag team partner, Rave Boy. Before the match begun, the referee Neil ejected Johnny Sharp and myself from ringside to ensure that the match would be one-on-one. As the match was coming to a close and both men were down, Johnny Sharp came back out to ringside, but luckily I was on hand to stop him from interfering and sent him packing to the back. This is when Rave Boy and Neil spotted me at ringside and demanded that I had to return to the back as well. As I left, Rave Boy turned round into a spear from Rayner for Rayner to pick up the win. After the match, I checked on Rave Boy and he was not happy with me, claiming that I had cost him the match. I apologised and explained that Johnny Sharp was out there trying to get involved, but Rave Boy was having none of it and stormed off, leaving me left alone in the ring. We were scheduled for 6-man tag team action next as Mr. USA Lance Flashman teamed up with Mr. Number 1 Niall Hind, and they were scheduled to team with the Black Sheep's Ryu Genshin. However, Johnny Sharp demanded that Jaden Law come out to the ring and take Ryu Genshin's spot in the match. Their opponents were Axel Justice and the brand new tag team of TJ Dean and the Screwdriver Zach Roberts. And it was Axel, TJ and Zach picking up the win when TJ and Zach hit a devastating double team manoeuvre onto Niall Hind to pick up the win for the team. In the main event of the evening, the House of Pain Heritage Championship was on the line as Nate Colt defended the title against Joseph, the Fallen Star, under Heritage rules, meaning there were 5 3-minute rounds and the first person to pick up 2 falls would be the winner and the Heritage Champion. The first round went to the 3-minute time limit, meaning that it was a time limit draw. During round 2, Nate Colt managed to out-wrestle Joseph Starr and hit a sunset flip to pick up the first fall. It wasn't until round 4 where Joseph Starr picked up a fall after hitting a Northern Lights suplex to tie it up to 1-1 going in to the final round. In the 5th round, the referee Neil did get knocked down and Joseph Starr picked up the Heritage Championship belt, but decided against using it as a weapon. This hesitation allowed Nate Colt to hit a running knee and then follow this up with a big ending to pick up the deciding fall and retain the House of Pain Heritage Championship. After the match, Nate took the microphone and said that Joseph Starr gave him one hell of a fight and he has earned his respect, and extended his hand for a handshake. Joseph Starr accepted and shook Nate's hand before storming off. Is this a new side we're seeing to Joseph Starr? Moving on to Beeston now on Saturday the 9th of March. The show kicked off with Joey Cement coming to the ring and demanding a full throttle title shot against Indigo Jones. As Indigo did not come out to ringside, the referee Stephen Dean started to count Indigo out. As he reached number 8, Indigo's music hit and he came out to ringside and declared he hadn't finished his pre-match pampering session, so would not be participating in a match this early in the show. However, he did have an opponent for Joey Cement in the form of the main spectacle, Tristan Wheeler. As the match went on, Joey hit a devastating spine buster off of his shoulders and went for the pin, but Indigo Jones jumped in the ring, attacked Joey Cement, causing the disqualification. After the match, Indigo and Tristan continued to attack Joey Cement until the supermodel of the world, Visage, returned to House of Pain to make the save. Indigo said that he was going to have a one-man fashion show, but was happy to share this with Visage. As Tristan Wheeler was picking up Joey Cement, Visage super-kicked Tristan Wheeler and said that they were going after Indigo Jones, where Indigo ran away from ringside. It was tag team action next as the Imperial Dragon teamed up with one of the Raucous Kings, Owen Ocean, to take on the team of the newcomer Alex Rue and the former heavyweight and tag team champion Big Mike Wild. As the match came to a close, Alex Rue was left alone with both Owen and the Dragon, and Owen hit a flapjack followed up by a roundhouse kick from the Imperial Dragon for Owen to then pin Alex to pick up the win for the team. The supermodel of the world, Visage, was in action next as they went one-on-one with the co-Full Throttle champion, Indigo Jones, and it was Visage picking up the win after hitting a crossroads and pinning the co-Full Throttle champion. It was a fatal 4-way elimination tag team match next to determine the number 1 contenders to the Black Sheep's tag team titles. The participants were Big Man Inc., Team Textbook, the Badly Dressed Boys, and Pinky the Pirate and his mystery tag team partner, the former Team Textbook bucket boy, Ethan Griffin. As the match went on, it was the badly dressed boys being eliminated first as Adam Bolt hit Brandon Brooks in the head with a baton to eliminate the badly dressed boys. As Big Man Inc. were gloating at the badly dressed boys being eliminated, Pinky the Pirate hit a 619 onto both Adam Bolt and Jackie T, then came off the top rope with a splash onto them both and pinned them both to eliminate Big Man Inc., meaning it was down to Pinky and Ethan and Team Textbook. As the match was coming to a close, Dave Breaks trying to stop Ethan Griffin from coming off the top with a springboard, but Ethan kicked him away. Pinky the Pirate then took out Dave Breaks, and it was Ethan hitting a sunset flip from the outside onto Kyle Crimson to pick up the win, meaning that Pinky the Pirate and Ethan Griffin are the #1 contenders to the House of Pain Tag Team Championships. Up next, it was Riley Nova coming to the ring to issue an open challenge when Jaden Law came to the ring claiming to be representing the Black Sheep. The Black Sheep then came out to the ring and told Jaden he is not a member of their group, and Johnny Sharp said that a member of the Black Sheep will be answering Riley's open challenge though, and that person was Ryu Genshin. As the match was on, it was Riley Nova picking up the win over Ryu after hitting a devastating DDT. After the match, the Black Sheep ridiculed Jaden Law until they were interrupted by the House of Pain Heritage Champion Nate Colt, the House of Pain Women's Champion Harley Harris, and the Rogue Lucha Ritmo, who challenged the rest of the Black Sheep to a 6-man tag team match. As the match went on, Ritmo climbed to the top rope ready to hit his 450 splash onto the Shepherd, but Jaden Law jumped up on the apron and grabbed Ritmo's leg. Ritmo pushed him off of the apron, but this allowed enough time for the Shepherd Johnny Sharp to recover. Ritmo came off the top and Johnny avoided him and followed it up with his vicious kick that he calls God's Own Boot to pick up the win for the Black Sheep. In the main event of the evening, the House of Pain Heavyweight Championship was on the line as the suntan Superman LJ Heron challenged for the title against the champion, the Tribal Beef, Grayson Clay. As the match went on, the referee Neil did get knocked down and Grayson picked up the heavyweight title belt, ready to hit LJ in the head with it, when all of a sudden Mark Lasek, who has not been seen in House of Pain for 4 years, jumped in the ring and took the belt off of Grayson Clay. This distraction allowed LJ to hit a running knee, and as he was setting up Grayson for a pile driver, Mark Lasek hit LJ Heron in the head with the championship belt. This allowed Grayson Clay to hit a fairy tale ending on to LJ, and the groggy referee counted to 3, meaning that Grayson Clay is still the House of Pain Heavyweight Champion. Well, that is all I do have time for today, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time for some more Jive Talking.